All right, guys, if you are a new startup moving company and you are looking to build a moving company, you don't know where to start, you don't know how to do SEO, you don't want to pay hundreds or thousands of dollars in SEO services, but you want a clear start on how to prepare for your moving company, you've come to the right place. My name is Thomas, and my channel is meant to help you start up your moving company. So I want to just show you how I was able to create this blog post, and excuse the background. It's a picture of two drinks, but this article was generated by AI, by ChatGPT, and I created an article um, targeting this keyword, cheapest moving company in Oakland Gardens, my town. And I want to show you how to do this with a couple of simple steps in ChatGPT, and how you could do this in a relatively short amount of time. So I created this article. It's 5 secret tips for finding the cheapest moving company in Oakland Gardens. And if you read through this whole thing, you'll see that it's targeting the keyword cheapest moving company in Oakland Gardens, something that I want to rank for. So I want to show you how to do this with ChatGPT. And again, if you are looking to start your moving company, you don't want to pay hundreds or thousands of dollars in SEO services. You want a way to gain leads before you have to commit to your moving company, whatever it is you want to learn SEO, things of that nature. You've come to the right place. So I'm going to just show you I'm going to show you how I was able to do this, and I'm going to also show you how I was able to come up with 20 other blog post ideas, and how I'm going to use ChatGPT to create these articles that you see right here, and also how to target these specific keywords, right? So eventually, I want to rank for this keyword top 10 moving companies near me. I want to rank for this keyword last minute moving service. I want to target this keyword all inclusive moving company. So this is the goal, this is the agenda, and I'm going to show you how I do this. Just take you behind the scenes to basically how to get it done with ChatGPT. So let me log into my account, and I'm going to just walk you through the whole prompt and everything. So give me 1 second as I do that. And yeah, I ChatGPT is really, really awesome. Very, very easy to use. You just gotta get used to it. But okay, I kind of started using it for everything. But here, let me show you. So the first prompt that you want to type out is this one right here. Help me come up with the topical map for my blog that has the best chance. Just copy this right here. Copy this whole thing. Type it in, and I'll probably put it. I'll put it somewhere so that you can find it. So basically, what this is we're gonna do is we're gonna do something called topical authority. We want our website to we want to be an authority figure in the topic of a moving company, right? So the way to do that is to get ChatGPT to create this thing called a topical map for you, right? And it's going to do that, and it's going to give you clickbait style titles, right? So here's what it would create. Boom, you get after you type this into the prompt, you're going to get this map that they give you, and it's going to give you 20 examples, right, with these tail keywords. And then once you get that, the next prompt is this one right here. Now create an outline for an article titled, and then you pick one of these, right? I chose 5 secret tips for finding the cheapest moving company in my town. Write it, and you want to tell ChatGPT to write it as an experienced mover specializing in moving services, and write it for women over the age of 30. Well, this part right here, um, is just your ideal client. So I like women over the age of 30 as my ideal client because they're generally easier to work with. So you also want ChatGPT to write it as an experienced mover. So it sounds like you know what you're doing when it comes to moving services. So This one, I believe, you see, this is the first article. This is the first topical map article that it gave me, and I'm just asking ChatGPT to write an outline for an article for this first example right here. Boom. And yeah, so you get ChatGPT to do that, and then here's the outline it's created. Here's an outline for an article titled Five Secret Tips, da 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 da, and it tells you all these things. Okay, cool. So now you get this whole map, right? Like it's created this title, it has an introduction, secret one, two, three, four, five, bonus tip, gives you a whole conclusion. So now I asked ChatGPT, now write the article because you just asked it to write an outline. Now you ask it to write an article in a casual, helpful tone, or in, and then you can, this part right here, you can have it write in any tone. Like you can have it write in the tone of, I don't know, whoever you like. Um, let's say you want it to sound a certain way, you could have it, basically you could have it written in any tone, in Oprah Winfrey style tone. You could have it written in Andrew Tate style tone. You could have it written in Donald Trump style tone. You could have it written in Kamala Harris style tone. You could have it, you can have this ChatGPT write this in any style tone that you want. And then you want it, you can ask it to insert personal anecdotes if they help illustrate a point, include H2s and H3s as needed, and expand on key points or add more if needed to hit at least 1,000 words. So boom, I chose Marie Forleo or Laura Belgray because they're like women entrepreneurs, and I'm targeting like women clients. I like those the best. So you can just type it, you can use it in any style. Just pick your favorite, pick a person that the style that they do their copy that resonates with you. So here it is, boom, I got my whole article now. And I really don't recommend you to use Marie Forleo or Laura Belgray. I only use those two as an example because they are kind of like my ideal target client. But you want this article to be written and received to your ideal customer avatar. And if you don't know what that is, just ask in the comments and I will be happy to explain that to you. Essentially, all you want to do is just figure out who's your client, like who's the ideal client that you really like, and how can you communicate to that person. How can you communicate to your ideal client, right? And what tone and words. Okay, so let's just move along. Again, if you have any questions, feel free, you can ask. All right, so boom, it's written this whole article for me now, right? It's got all these tips and pretty awesome article if you just sit through it and read through it. All right, so I just tell it to expand on the story about Jen because I think that's the real life example number one over here. Um, let's see. Okay, so this is the article, right? And it's like, okay, so it gives you the first tip: book your move early and snag those discounts. And then it goes, okay, real life example: I had a client once, let's call her Jen, who had no idea that booking early mattered. Da 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 da. So you want to talk to Chat GPT like a friend, right? And if you wanted to do more things, you just tell it to. So I told it expand on the story about Jen, and then look at the revision. Boom! Let me tell you about Jen. She's a busy mom with two kids. So it really expanded on all this, right? And it's like, cool. So I said, infuse the real life example of Jen in the why it works section. So I took this whole thing and I just turned it into something different. I used that real life example and I asked ChatGPT to infuse it into this why it works, right? And here, look, boom, why it works. You see, so it kind of just took that real life example up here and it just combined it. So like again, you can just have ChatGPT do a bunch of stuff for you. And look, this is the new article. Book like tip number one: book your move early as possible and why it works. And then it's got that example that I asked it to kind of go further into, and then infuse it into why it matters, why it works. Okay. And so this is awesome. And then I basically asked ChatGPT infuse all the original real life examples with each why it works section in the original article and create a new article. So basically, I just asked it to repeat that whole process for all the tips. And so I was just really happy with the result. Again, you can talk to ChatGPT, like you just give it what you want it to do and it'll do it. So So it does all that for me, and I'm really happy. So um okay, so perfect. So now that I finished all that, I asked it to create 10 stick clickbait style titles for this article, and all titles generated must be optimized for keyword phrase cheapest moving company in Oakland Gardens. So then it really gave me, a better, like a more like yeah, help me optimize for the title, right? The original title that I had over there, and that was pretty awesome. Yeah, so then I think I ended up choosing this one, the ultimate guide to scoring the cheapest moving company in Oakland Gardens. That's the one that I picked, right? Yep, perfect. That's exactly it. So, it's, once it creates that article for you that you're happy with, you can ask it to create a title, a clickbaity title, and then you pick one. Then I finally asked it. The last thing is the following article optimized for a keyword phrase cheapest moving company in Oakland Gardens? If so, just tell me it's okay. If not, make it optimized with minimal rewriting. Put your changes in bold. So I pasted the whole article, and then boom, it just basically it just looked at my article, and it's letting me know if it was optimized for that keyword, because that's the goal and agenda, right? You want to rank, and you want to communicate with Google, like this keyword, cheapest moving company in Oakland Gardens. If you go all the way back here, that's the keyword we were trying to rank for, right? So now ChatGPT goes into your article, and it looks to see if it's ranked, and if it's optimized. And then if it wasn't, it's gonna start bolding it for you, right? It's gonna rewrite it and optimize it for you. So it's optimizing this for us. You see here, anything that's in bold, it has changed for us. So it's gonna put those keyword phrases in the article, and then it kind of stopped here, so you have to ask it to finish doing the same for the rest of the article, and it just does boom, 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 beautiful, 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 and that's it. And then all I did after that was I just copied all of this, the new article that was optimized, and I pasted in my blog, and that was all. And now I have, one article, and I can repeat this 20 more times so that I start to build topical authority. You want to build topical authority in your industry, right? And how to do that is through blog post, right? You want your blog post to communicate that, hey, you're an authority figure under this specific topic, moving company. Your blog is supposed to tell Google what you do, right? So anyways, you want to do this for all of the articles. Like if you go all the way back here, um you can see that ChatGPT gave you that topical map, right? So it gave you 20 articles that you need to create blog posts with ChatGPT and put it on your blog so that you can start being relevant to Google. So that's pretty much it. All I would also do is, if you could, just put everything on a document here so that you can track your progress and make sure that you've done all this, right? So if you go back to ChatGPT, you would copy this and you would paste it here, and then you would put keywords here and put the long-term keyword that you were ranking for, and just is a way to just track everything. But that's all you have to do. It's pretty straightforward, pretty simple, and that just is how you create topical authority with ChatGPT, and that's how you create 20 articles, and you do it in less than an hour. So do that and have fun.